G'day, I'm Nick and I'm the founder and CEO of Language Confidence. Now, as we all know, English is the global language. It's the key to a modern education. The English education market itself is enormous. It's worth over 10 billion US dollars per year in the Asia Pacific alone. So to keep up with demand and population growth, we need to add hundreds of thousands of teachers every single year. Not only that, but quality language education is unreachable for most, often costing more than $50 per hour for a qualified tutor. If half of the world can't afford to eat, how can they afford to get ahead with a quality education? So what if we could leverage technology to democratize and automate language education, and then use this to deliver consistent, quality English education for anyone, anywhere, anytime, at an affordable cost? Well, leveraging the latest in artificial intelligence, we can. Language Confidence is starting with the focus on automation of spoken English assessment. After years of research, our rockstar team has developed our first market-ready product, the Language Confidence Test Product, or LCTP for short. Let's take a look at the technology and see it in action.
The LCTP is designed as the first step towards the end-to-end automation of English tutoring. We've started with a focus on the ability to identify granular level mistakes in spoken English when most firms are currently using standard speech recognition that only gives a pass or fail feedback. Please note that all of the color coding and word level scoring is subjective and purely for demonstration purposes. As you can see here, we're asking for input. In this case, after the show, we went to a restaurant. Let's give it a go, speaking normally with no intentional mistakes. After the show, we went to a restaurant. As you can see by the results, our AI identifies no mistakes, and we average around 85% on our scoring, exactly as you would expect for a native speaker. So what happens if we try some intentional mistakes? After the show, we went to a restaurant. As you can see, the demo identifies that there is something wrong with the words went and restaurant. Again, please note that word level scoring is subjective, but phoneme scoring is raw output. The AI has identified that we have mispronounced these two sounds in went and restaurant. Now, this information is valuable for students and teachers and can be stored for later use to create personalized learning scenarios, reports, and detailed user profiles. So what happens if we forget a word? After the show, we went to a... The AI is able to show that yes, you missed a word and which word it is. Here, we have a market-leading company that is using standard automated speech recognition for only a pass-fail result. Let's test out the accuracy. Drick. Mineral water. Now, as you can see, this market leader allows students to pass the exercise with the incorrect pronunciation and no further feedback. Let's take a look at another major player who has developed their own internal pronunciation assessment technology. Sing. Sing. Again, you can see that stating the wrong content still allows the user to pass the test with no feedback on where I made mistakes.
Now, as you can see, we have the most flexible and valuable tool in the market. We plan on licensing our technology via API and charging per API call. Now, we're initially targeting large education platforms, apps, and English education schools in China and all around the world. We forecast that this initial step is worth around $3 million US per month in revenue. After this, we plan on tackling the automation of recognized English tests, such as IELTS, the Oxford Test of English, and more. Now, this is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity, and we are very eager to tackle this problem. Thank you for your time. We hope you enjoyed viewing the product and the technology, and we look forward to talking further about Language Confidence, our technology, and our strategy. We'll talk soon. Cheers.